Hey, what's up guys, Lomo here, back again with another video, and in today's video I'm just going to be bringing you guys a what's on my smartphone video. Now the last time I did one of these, I believe it was in August or July, sometime in the summer, and I was using the LG G5 back then. Now I'm using an iPhone 6, so I kind of want to do a what's on my smartphone videos. These are fun for me to make and I enjoy making them. So yeah, let's get right into what's on my smartphone. So if you guys actually want to know what's on the back of my iPhone, I'm rocking a D-brand skin from D-brand. D-brand offers a whole entire lots of variety of skins for different devices, and they look pretty dope. They're just a way to customize your phone, make it stand out from the crowd and stuff like that. It's kind of like a theme for your iPhone. I'm rocking a marble one, as you can see on my iPhone, and they have tons of different options for you to choose from, so I'd highly recommend that you guys go ahead and check them out. Link down below in the description. Okay, so now to actually start with what's on my iPhone. As you can see, here's my lock screen. I have this lighthouse wallpaper. I got this from an app that I'll show you guys later in the video. And as you can see, I have two main pages here. One has the apps that I use the most, and then the other has the apps that I don't use so often. So I'll just be covering the apps that I use the most. So the first three you can see I have are Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. Those are just my basic social medias. Feel free to follow me on there if you guys want to. Here's my Twitter and stuff like that. I don't really use Instagram too much for my tech account, but feel free to follow me there as I'll probably start posting just a bit more. So next up, after Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat, I just have a couple of entertainment apps, which are Netflix and Hulu, just the basics. However, I do prefer Hulu a bit more, as it has kind of a more of a variety of different shows for you to watch and to choose from. So yeah, definitely recommend checking out Hulu. I like it over Netflix a lot, even though there's ads. Okay, so moving down a row from all of that, I just have YouTube, simple app. As a YouTuber, I gotta have the YouTube app. And then I have Gmail and then GroupMe. GroupMe is just kind of like a chat thing, similar to Kik or something, but it's a bit more organized. I just use this to stay up to date with my youth ministry at church and stuff like that. And then next up, I have Clash of Clans, which is the only game I think that I have on my smartphone. I've invested way too much time to just delete this app for good. So I downloaded it again a few weeks ago, started playing it a little bit. Although I don't really do too much, it's still there, Clash of Clans. And then next up, I have Hangouts, which is just your standard YouTube. Gotta have it to connect with all your favorite YouTubers and stuff like that. Nothing too special though, but I do use it a lot. Okay, so then after Hangouts, I just have a Bible app, and then the folder next to that is sort of my education app. After that, in that, I have Drive, Docs, Google Classroom, and Campus Portal. Google Classroom, it's a nice app. A lot of teachers are using it nowadays in my school. Then Campus Portal is just for me to check my grades at school. Then after that, YouTube Creator Studio. It's a pretty handy app for YouTubers. Another thing that a YouTuber just has to have. It's kind of like the YouTube standard app. In here you can just check all your videos and stuff like that, your analytics, all your stats, everything like that. Highly recommend it if you're a YouTuber. So then after that, moving down a row, I have the NBA app. In here I can just check what's going on in the league and stuff like that. Check different games and scores of the games and stuff like that. Nothing too interesting though. And then after that is the screen recorder that I'm actually using. If you're on iOS, you'd know that there aren't really too many screen recorders that you can use, and so I'll make sure to link this one down below in the description so you guys can go ahead and download it. It works pretty well. I enjoy it and I would recommend it. Link down below in the description. So then after that, I have an app called Do. It's just a to-do list. I use this to organize my thoughts, have a couple video ideas in here. So to write a task or whatever, just click the plus button, and then you can be whatever, that's your task, and then you can add it. And then after you're done with the task, you can just simply cross it off by pressing on it a couple times, and then yeah, it should cross off. It's a pretty good app. I've been using it for a while now. Highly recommend that you guys check this out as well, and it's called Do. So then next to Do, I have an app called Vellum, and in here you can just choose from a ton of different wallpapers and stuff like that, and then you can choose this button to blur it out to your liking. And then also you can preview the different wallpapers by pressing these different buttons and stuff like that. It's a pretty dope app. This is where I got my own wallpaper, my own lock screen. So I'd highly recommend that you guys go ahead and check this out if you're on iOS. So last but not least, on this page I have the LifeX app. In here it's just a simple app to control the LifeX bulb that I have. I only have one, but I'd highly recommend that you guys go ahead and check out LifeX bulbs. They're a pretty good RGB light bulb if you're kind of into that whole entire like lighting, RGB lighting and stuff like that. Highly recommend that you go ahead and check it out. In here you can just like look at your different bulbs and stuff like that and turn them on and off, different stuff like that. Highly recommend that you guys go ahead and cop a LifeX bulb, and I'll leave a link down below in the description where you can go ahead and check one out. But yeah, that basically just wraps it up for what's on my iPhone. Other than that, all these apps are nothing really too special. I just have House Party, TeamSnap, Uber, Show, which is actually another screen recorder, but it doesn't work as well as this one. And then I also have Time Hop, PayPal, Zillow, because I like to look at houses for some odd reason. And then T-Mobile to check my data usage, Google Photos, and Wells Fargo to check my bank account, although it's dry and empty pretty much half of the time. But yeah, that's basically it. And then I have all my music apps, SoundCloud Music, and then Spotify, which is my music streamer of choice. But yeah, that's basically it. That's gonna wrap it up for what's on my smartphone, guys. Thank you so much for watching and sticking around to the end of this video. If you liked it, go ahead and leave a like down below, as well as comment down below if you have any questions or any feedback or anything that you just want to say. But yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.